Good evening and welcome to Haunted the Truth with me, Mad Mark. Welcome everybody. I'm trying something a little bit new this time. Let's get and say hello. Hello Kate. Hello Dave. Welcome. Hello Stu, Paranormal Walks. Welcome. And Dean, Spiritual Awakening. Welcome. Good to see you here. So I'm trying something a little bit different by doing a vertical live. So hopefully reaches out to a broader audience. I've also decided to dress for the occasion. This is actually more me. Normally I only do this on Halloween, but yeah, I love the look and stuff. I just don't normally do it on my day-to-day basis, but I figured let's do it for you lot, because why the hell not? Let's have some music as well on the go. Hopefully you guys can hear the tunes in the background. Tell me if it's too loud and I'll turn it down. Anyway, how is everybody doing this evening? Has everybody had a good day? Hello, Nicole. Maltosh just dropped in and he's like, okay, Mark's lost the plot. Marilyn Manson vibes. Yeah, I do like a bit of that sort of idea. Hello, Mark and everyone. So glad you're feeling yourself today and dressed for the occasion. Yeah. Hello, Stu. I think you popped off, didn't you, and just come back. Come a Chameleon? No, that's not the tune I'm playing, Dave. It's that's more New Romantics, isn't it? I suppose. Well, the top's New Romantics, you could say. I hope everyone's doing good this evening. Nothing too serious either. I sometimes come on these lives and I get a really serious, like, oh bloody Nora! I was not expecting it to be loud like that. Bloody Nora. I did see that you were going to do that, Dean, so that's very, very good of you, I must say. Hopefully that's going to go a long way for the people in need. The song made me jump. Wait, Chris is here? Where? Am I seeing things? Or am I missing things? I don't see him in the chat. I don't know. So yeah, this is sort of like a little thing that I'm trying out. That Spiritual Awakening. I've been speaking to Dean, and he said just give it a go, basically. And I can't really lose. I mean, you guys are going to be entertained regardless if loads of people join or nobody joins. You guys are here, so everyone double tap the screen and subscribe. Everyone here, I think, is subscribers, Dean, already, but I do appreciate the gesture. At the moment, I believe I've only got the subs in. This song's getting a bit, innit? Let's bring that down a bit. Hopefully it is royalty. It says here, no copyright, so it better not be copyrighted or I won't be happy. Anyone had any stories recently? Any creepy things happen for anybody? Stu, you been anywhere where it's been a bit... I don't know what's that. Oh yes, myself and Josh. I really need to get him to do more, but it's so difficult. He was meant to go filming with me the other day because I went back to the care home, and he just wasn't there. So I was like he was ill. He said he was ill, so. It's a shame. I went with Will anyway, and oh, I tell you what, my oath, we went in there, right? 3 bangs. I'm gonna have to do I'll tell you what, I do this thing. So I've been going on like TikTok quite a lot, and I do this thing called stories, and I do the thing called story candle. So I could do it for you guys if you like. I could do my story candle for you lot if you want. If I could, I would write a book. So you do have many. Maybe you should come on one day and have a chat. Phantom of Florida, talk about some experiences. Could all have a chin wag instead of me just nattering on all the time for a change. Anyway, thank you for joining. Anyway, I might very much enjoy it. But anyone that has joined that doesn't know who I am, I'm Mark. This is Haunting the Truth. I'm a paranormal investigator, horror fanatic, really into things creepy, love vampire stuff, and this attire. We're going to be talking about scary things, ghosts, demons, entities, and everything else in between. Anything else that anyone wants to talk about and discuss this evening, I'm here with you all to have a little chit chat, I suppose you could say. I think Mike thoroughly enjoyed being called Stu. I think Mike talked to Stu there. I missed the bit which said Stu. I was like, huh? Story candle. Let's go. Oh, that's your line, Stu, innit? Let's go. I took it from you. Sorry. I wonder if I could do story candle if I turn this off. There we go. The care home, set to be haunted by a spirits of a member of staff that once was there. Of course, the residents may also linger within. Myself and Josh went there on one occasion, not knowing what to expect, but we caught many bangs. Some of you have seen this. Then again, I decided to go with Will into the long, dark corridors. As we made our way up the stairs, we settled down, and before we could even set up, Will heard a noise come behind him. Then, randomly, I asked for knocks. 3 came from different locations. All more of this shall be revealed in a video later, to be seen on Haunted the Truth. There you go, story time. Do you like my story candle? It's my story candle. So yeah, I do this thing quite a lot on TikTok, and I thought, because YouTube has like a shorts thing now, I thought I'd bring it for you guys, and I might do this more often. Might just like do a Monday or a Wednesday or whatever works the best. Really. Thanks, Nicole. I will let you know. Do you know what? Most of what I do is improvisation because I can't script. If I was trying to read off a script, it'd be shit. I will let you know and get from the St. Austin Lighthouse and the Anne Stevens house when I get there in a few months. You talking to me? I don't know. Wait, he looked like George, or is it the hat? There's a loving in your eyes all the way. I'm not gonna do it. I could change the hat. I got another one down here. What do you think? This one or this one? What are we saying? I don't know. I'll tell you though, like, have I missed anything? Let's make sure I've not missed anything. Because I go off on a tangent. My ADHD just goes, and then I'm gone. Like, I don't even know where I'm off to. Michael Jackson now. I'm not even going to try and sing Michael Jackson. I thought about it for a second and then went, no. Put a hood on and you could pass as a Sith. Do I have a hood? I don't think I've got a hood. I don't think I've got one. I've got a coat with... I was going to put the coat on. But then... welcome, Tammy. Tammy, you've just joined. You're probably wondering what on earth is going on. I'm doing an upright live today to try and hopefully encourage more people to join, because it should appear in a feed, hopefully. I don't know if I've done it right. I might have done it wrong for all I know. And basically we're going to be chatting about anything paranormal, ghosts, ghouls, demons, entities, and everything in between. And if you want to chat about your experiences, have at it. And of course, if anybody also wants to join, if you want to join and like come in with your voice and you're on the Discord, I can always bring you into this as well. If you want to have a little chin wag and talk about stuff, let me know. If you're on the Discord, if you're not on the Discord, I can pop it in the chat and you can come on over and have a little chat with me. I don't know how long it'll be on for. It all depends how long you lot have got and how well this goes. But hopefully at least an hour's worth, I would say. Probably won't go past 2 hours. I couldn't imagine. And then later on, again, around like 1-ish in the morning, I'll probably end up on TikTok again. So if anyone's up at that time, Haunt of the Truth on TikTok, you'll see me on there as well. But yeah, it's been interesting trying to find like new locations, know the platform, what sort of know what to put out, what people like, what people don't like, etc. I'm live. You're probably wondering what. Don't come in. What's the most haunted location you have been to? That you can publicly go to. Although it's so much more quiet now, and it seems to have settled down, probably Snuff Mills. Just pure based on the amount of times I've been there and the amount of stuff I've had. That's an area that you can actually go to. In regards to like what people would consider to be haunted. But many phantom walking in front out the window. What? Many phantom walking in front of wind. No, I can't read. My brain stopped working. I can't read. This is actually quite hot, and I need it for magic, so I might change into a different top. MCPE helper, you are gonna. Am I what? A what now? Mad dude? Mad? Me? Drink a fiver. Drink a fiver? How'd you drink a fiver? There's a fiver. There's nothing in it. How scared are how scared of aliens? I'm gonna go with 8. Aliens actually scare me more than like the prospect of ghosts. Because somebody thought it would be funny when I was 12 to sit me down in the living room and put Alien Abduction and McPherson tape on. So since then, aliens scare the crap out of me. Yeah. You remind me of Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, I'll go get that hat. There it is. Ooh. Well, we're at it. Well, we're at it. This is your nightmare. There you go. Worse than Freddy. Yeah, Freddy is my favourite. We come in peace. Now look, Ezekiel doesn't scare me. Dean, right? Yet. I'm sure you can find a way to scare me with Ezekiel, but on the most part, yeah, aliens. Did you get the email with the course. Yes, I did. Did I not reply to you? I swear I replied to you. Do you know, my emails have been playing up recently. If you haven't got a reply off of me, that's probably why some other people haven't got back to me. I don't know what's going on. I would love to get in Freddy's Nightmare. Why would he not enjoy it? I'm going to put that down a little bit. How is the music anyway? Can you hear the backing track? It's not too loud, is it? I'm hoping it's not. You did get a reply from it. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some of them, but I'm just worried that if it's a lot of reading, I might struggle with it. Because I'm on dyslexic side. Audio's good. Cool. I can hear the birds outside. Normally when I come dressed like this online, it's normally nighttime already. Freddy versus Edward Scissorhands. Interesting thought. I don't know who would win. Who would win? Let's take some votes. Would Freddy Krueger win? Or would Edward Scissorhands win? In a battle of just using their hands alone. Who's going to win? What do you think? I'm seeing someone behind me. Behind me? Wait. Is it Herbert up there? Is it Herbert? Up here? It's Herbert there, look. Is he? Herbert. Is there any relation to him? Any relation to... Dave has heard this about 1 million times, probably. Freddy wins, the fucker comes back every time you kill him. 'Tis true. 'Tis true. I even argue he won in Freddy vs Jason, even though Jason chopped his head off. At the end, he winks. But they didn't make a second movie. I met Robert Englund, and I said, well, what happened to the second film? They wanted to get the rights, I think, to... It was either Hellraiser or... may have been Pinhead and Ash from the Evil Dead, but they refused them, so it didn't come to pass in the end, unfortunately. Yes, the skeleton, yeah. But Freddy's up there as well. Mind, he's up there on the side there. You can't. He's a bit dark at the moment, though. But I appreciate everybody that's here at the moment. Thank you for joining. Anyone that's new that's coming in. I'm Mark, this is One of the Truth. I'm a paranormal investigator. I go to creepy buildings so you don't have to, and shout at air for about 4 hours in an attempt to make things happen. When they do happen, great. When they don't happen, well, if we see nothing, you see nothing. Anyway, we're having a little chin wag about ghosts, ghouls, spooks, paranormal, aliens, anything that you want to talk about. Ask me any questions, or if you've got anything you want to discuss, let me know. If you've just come here, yes, please subscribe. It helps a lot. An awful lot. Each person that subscribes is an extra little thing for YouTube. Goes a long way. And it's free. I tend to scare people on hunts. I made a bloke scream as I scared him. It's so difficult because I'm naturally like part of me is naturally like a bit of a prankster. So I like to jump, make people jump. So it's so difficult when I'm investigating to hold back, like making people jump, because I need to try and stay serious, because I don't want to be called, you know, I don't want to be accused of faking something because I'm messing about and scaring people. And that's really hard to do, really hard. Normally, once we finished and we're packing away, and it's not on camera ever, normally that's when, like, if I'm with Josh, especially, I will just constantly just scare him because it's funny. People notice, and someone will look into the cellar. You have? Who do you think I am, bloody? Oh, I'll tell you what. Have you seen that documentary now on Netflix? It's out. The Fred and Rose West one. I'm thinking, I know where his factory is. It's abandoned. You can't get in. But I'm thinking of doing a little segment outside of Fred West's factory. What do you think? Maybe a little short or a video or something? Let me know what you think, guys. Guys and girls. And everything in between. Well, you never know these days, do you? Armchair researchers will always call us fake. Well, yeah. Are you haunted? I want to meet you. First, am I haunted? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure. If I am, then it's I need more things to happen. I go off my own turn. Out the torch, walk around in the dark, sneak up on them. Thing is, you probably know, if you were with me and we were in a place, you'd probably not be able to make me jump. I'm normally quite on board with things. I'm normally ready, at the ready. If you had to take on one of the many spooky things of the old world in a fit. What do you mean of the old world? Huh? Old world, what do you mean? My cousin visited Cromwell Street weekend before last. Oh, cool. The old world, the old world, the old world. What do you mean, like that word I can't say. You know what I'm trying to say. Hello, Chris. Dark attachments. I don't know. Well, if I do, they don't do much when I'm going places. I should be having activity happen 24/7. Cheeky they are. If they're there. Hello. In the past history, that sort of thing. In a fist fight, who would you fight? Probably. Is this what you mean? Anyone that's passed, like in history, like a ghost? Like who would I fight? I'd like to knock out Adolf Hitler. You know, just quick punch to the face or something. Go in front of the mirror and say, "Bloody Mary came. If you can do this, I will subscribe from my 12th phone with many different accounts. So may." Yeah, the problem is if you do that, there'll be inactive subs, whereas I need proper subs. What's the word? Like active subscriptions. The one subscribe's fine. But if you use like multiple accounts, then it wouldn't count as active subs. It could damage things. Where's my water? Here it is. I'm just gonna have a little drink a second. I've gotta go live myself, man. Oh, no worries. I think it's working now. I did think it's working, Dean. So I appreciate that. But yeah, thank you very much for joining and enjoy your live. Have a good one. If anyone wants to check out Dean after this, if he's still going, if I'm still going or whatnot, he's on most days though, then go over to Spiritual Awakening and check him out. Alright, did that in the older. Can you talk slow? You are so fat. What you mean, my in investigating or right now? Are you from a different country? Are you struggling to understand my accent? I don't mean that in a negative connotation. Like if you are, I can try and slow things down and speak a little bit more adequately, if you like. A military keep museum near me has Adolf's desk. What? Where? Right. I'd like to go see that. That'd be mental. Dark Mark. You should go to the most haunted place for 3 nights. Well, the problem with that Phantom of Florida is every single place is claimed to be the most haunted place. Like, I could argue that the care home that I went to with Josh and then again with Will the other day could be more. I've had more happen there than I've had in a paid location, and I genuinely don't know what it is that's there. Like, I heard 3 loud bangs, like people slamming on doors in 3 separate locations, and there wasn't a bugger there. This isn't out yet, so there's nowhere you can go see this. It's coming up, so slight little spoiler, I suppose, but it's not really, like, because you don't know when it's going to happen. But it's the care home, so if you the previous episode is online, so you can go check that out still on the channel. Bro, you a single child? I think you. No, I'm not. No. You're looking too freaky to look at. October is only 5 months away. You couldn't wait, could you? No. Wow. If you joined when I started, I said that I thought I'd come on as myself today. If I had an opportunity, I'd probably dress and walk about like this all the time, but people out in the real world, it doesn't fly with them that well half the time, so I wait till Halloween. Thank you so much. So this, I thought you were going to be watching Dean. He's going to be like, why is he? He's probably needing you, but I do appreciate the $1.99. Hope you're good, Mark. I am very good. I much appreciate that. Thank you so much. Even the smallest of donations go a long way. In fact, that one donation there has probably now allowed me to take out from YouTube, because you have to hit a certain amount. I think maybe just £3 more. You have to hit a certain amount before they let you actually take the money out every time. So I do very much appreciate that. 3 times, as in 3 people would have to do it, but there was nobody there. No, there's no one there. So there would have had to have been 3 people in the building. I don't want to say too much because the episode isn't out yet, but it was loud. But you can go watch the one that I did with Josh, which I really recommend. It's up there with one of my favourite places that I've been because of just what's going on. It's mental. Do you ever... I'll translate this. So I'm guessing you're asking if I've ever seen a ghost. Or I've observed things that could be considered as a... I can't talk. I've observed things that could be considered as paranormal. I've not seen a ghost in the sense of, you know, like I'm a ghost. I've not seen that. I have seen shadows though, like going quickly on video and stuff like that. You could argue that's apparition, I suppose. I don't know what it is though. I come from a small town in the States. Been to many places, including Sally's house. Oh, cool. I gotta admit, it's spooky. What you say is your favourite haunted story? Oh. Let me tell you the story of... I think is it the LaLaurie house? I'm going to tell you the story. It's Delphine LaLaurie. Okay, I'm going to give you this story. Let me just quickly go through the comments and I will give you... This is nothing that's happened with me. This is just a genuinely creepy story. Riley, I think Chris Jericho did an investigation there. Seen a few in her life. Mark, I think we need to have a talk one day. I've heard a lot of stuff happen over the years and grew up in a haunted house. You're more than welcome to come and join on one of the lives if you want at some point, and we can go live. Or if you prefer not to, talk to people as well and you want to keep it a bit more private, then I'm also happy to do that. I do have a Discord channel as well, where you could potentially get hold of me on there if you do use something like that platform. I'm going to start the story now. From my memory, okay? So let me get my story candle ready. Woodchester is quite scary, yeah. New Orleans. Delphine LaLaurie Mansion. Said to be one of the most haunted mansions in the world. I visited the area once, and the stories stuck with me to this day. LaLaurie used to store human beings as slaves within her building. Many of them were kept locked up on the top floor. She did experiments on them, removed their intestines, wrapped them round them to see if they could still eat and survive. Some of them had their bones broken and reformed in order to look like a spider. Many died up there. And then one day, one of the slaves who was a cook caught fire to the kitchen. Everything then went downhill. The entire building caught on fire. LaLaurie escaped. The firemen came and seen all the people upstairs in cages and tied up. One of them broke free and in desperation ran out of the top third-story window to their death. The building was then bought and renovated, and as they tore the floor up, underneath there were scratch marks and bones where the bodies of people were buried alive. It is said that this house is still haunted to this day. Would you go there? There you go. There's your story. Just to mention, thank you so much for becoming a member. I much appreciate that. I mean, you get a load of perks. So if you're wondering what the memberships are, with the Satan's Little Helper one, you get early content. So anything that's coming out, you'll get early access to that content. Unless it's taken me an awful long time to make, in which case sometimes it's on the day because it's quite difficult. But on the most part, early content. On the membership, the middle membership, you get unseen footage, behind the scenes footage. Sometimes I might put a couple of them on the first tier as well. And yeah, I mean, it's up to you if anyone else wants to join that. If not, subscribe is fine. I appreciate everybody and everyone that joins. And if you have just joined, this is Haunting the Truth. I'm Mark, and I'm a paranormal investigator. I go to creepy places in order to try and find out if they have anything weird going on. I'm an open skeptic, and I like things all horror and scary. And I'm dressed for the occasion this evening. We're talking about ghosts, ghouls, spooks, and stories. Anyone that's got any, let me know. So Glander, MCPE, where when allowed, took me to an area. No stories of paranormal activity, snuff mills. Happening for stones dropped from nowhere. Yes, they did. It's very weird there. I've heard more people go there and talk about like crazy things happening. So I don't, it's too much. Too many people, too many accounts. What says no voice chat? What do you mean? People can hear me? Yeah? I think, well, everyone's replying. Don't do that to me. I thought it broke for a second. But anyway, welcome God TV Radio. I need to jet off. It's nice talking to everyone. I have a meeting. Peace out, Mark. Well, yeah, thank you for joining. If you do want to get involved with anything, just email me, hauntedthetruth@gmail.com, and we can discuss things. maybe on a later time. I am on maybe later on TikTok as well. If you have your own show as well, maybe. I mean, get in touch with me. Same email, hauntingthetruth@gmail.com. Anyone that's coming in new, please whack that. Smack that like button. Give me the hats. Yo. Subscribe, like, and share. What time is it? 20:40. Give it 20 more minutes. And then we'll probably call it a day, to be fair. Are you available 7 PM? I'm doing a big show. I'm assuming you don't mean today, because it's nearly 9. Unless you're in a different time zone. I'm in the UK. Indeed, indeed he did. My cousin works in a haunted fort. Oh, wow. Okay, that makes sense then. When would that be? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'd be about 12 o'clock for me. I'll have to let you know, but the only way I can let you know is on email, I suppose. hauntingthetruth@gmail.com. I don't know. Losing the plot today. Well, I say losing the plot. I lost the plot ages ago. I'm gonna put the other app back on. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? I could look like Heisenberg, or if you wear it like this, you can do this. God is in his holy temple. Earthly fall, be silent now. Let me in. Let me in now before it's too late. If you get the movie, 10 points. If you wear it back like this, like that, you can do this. What's the line? Forgotten the line. For he who walks behind the rose. 10 points if you know the movie. But yeah, I'm gonna do it like that, sideways. I don't understand why you're a skeptic. If you believe in ghosts, then that means there's... And I don't believe, technically, I don't not believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in ghosts. That's a really weird conundrum. I'm a paranormal investigator, so I look into the claims of ghosts, and when things happen, if I try to figure them out, and if I can't figure them out, then I just upload it and let you guys watch it. And obviously, yeah, no, obviously I do. If I think someone's faking, I will call them out on it. But I do struggle. I've never, like, seen an actual ghost, so it's hard for me to go, I think it's a ghost. Unless I see that. I'm one of those awkward. What's the accent? I don't know, it keeps changing. Sometimes I go up north. And every time I go to the United States of America. And if you want, I'll get a damn safe in Australia. It's up to you, what do you want? Millions claim they have seen dead relatives. Yeah. The thing is, if it was cut and dry like that, then it would be a fundamental law in physics that it is a thing. So the science side of my head contradicts the investigation and wanting to believe side of my head. And I've got a continuous battle going on, but at least you know that there ain't no bullcrap with me. It is what it is, and if it isn't, then it isn't. There's no me claiming something to be something if I don't think it's something. It's black or white. I mean, I'm not discounting people that do say that they've seen things. It's just something that I have to personally experience, I think. It's something that I think even if I've seen something, I'd be annoyed that I didn't get it on camera to share it with other people. Would you investigate if you could Island of the Dolls? 100% is on my list. The only thing that's off-putting about that place is the spiders, because they're like the size of your face. And like that. Bit too scary for my liking, that. But other than that, yes. There's also the fear that they just won't come get you back off the island because there's only one way off, one way on and one way off. I was speaking to somebody though about, hey Anne, welcome. Come a bit late, Anne. I've only got 10 minutes left. Well, I was only going to go for 10 minutes, maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was thinking of going to the catacombs in Paris. I was speaking to somebody about it, but pinch of salt because they were very, very drunk. But they have given me some numbers to contact. Do you believe you have a soul? I don't know. Again, I don't not believe. I just don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's complicated. I research a lot into it, but I genuinely don't know. It's a big shoe, yeah. Do you accept we exist through universe energy? Oh, that's deep. Well, why's that just cut off? That's weird. Give me a second. It might just be because the phone's gotten too hot. I'll carry on talking. Well, I don't really know, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. There we go. There I am. I'm not too sure what to say on that matter. I mean, I'm fully aware that we are made up of stardust. So when a star dies and it like supernovas, all of the energy from that is what makes us us. So in that essence, we are part and parcel of the universe, I suppose you could say. Ghost turned lights off. I think, what am I? Oh, it's just this. The phone died because it was getting too hot. Guns. How do you pronounce your name? Guinseli? I'm dyslexic, so but I thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I'm from England, the United Kingdom, Southwest. The energy from stars remain forever. Well, yeah, energy can't be destroyed nor created, although it was all created at the very beginning within the quantum singularity of the Big Bang. But that's for another live. Yeah, we'll be here all night if I start going into that one. We could do a science versus. That's a good one. You've given me an idea now, God TV Radio. So for the next live, I'm gonna base it off of like sort of belief and science, and I'm gonna talk about what I know of physics, and maybe somebody else could join in and do the belief side, or I could try and do both. I would love to go to Skinwalker Ranch and see if there's aliens there. Yeah, I might pass on that. Aliens really scare me. I believe God created the Big Bang. Would love to chat with you sometime. Yeah, I mean, like I said, drop me an email. hauntedthetruth@gmail.com. But I'm definitely going to do my next live. I'm definitely going to do it off of those two things, and maybe someone else wants to come in on that with me as well. If not, I'll just do it on my lemon. On my lemon! Anyway, anyone got any burning questions? Probably go on for maybe 10 more minutes. If you are just joined, I'm Mark from Haunted the Truth. I'm a paranormal investigator, an open skeptic. It means that basically I'm open to the idea of things and the strange stuff out there. I believe there is much more to the universe than what we're aware of. I go to haunted locations to try and find out if there's anything there, or anything scary, or anything that might be something that could be a ghost. And I collect the evidence and give it to you guys. We are chatting about ghosts, ghouls, spooky things, and anything and everything paranormal. Welcome. Welcome. Any questions? Oh, and if you are new and you've just come here, please subscribe, like, and share. I always forget that bit. Subscribe, like, and share. Good. Thank you, Nicole. Tired after Saturday's investigation. Where'd you go Saturday? Anywhere nice? Has any channel with a similar name challenged you? What, like, if they've got like Haunted Truth or Haunted the Truth? No. I think there is one called Haunted Truth, which is what a lot of the time it gets shortened to, but it is technically Haunted the Truth. If you want to get really technical, it's Haunted ? So haunted? I don't know. Let's find out the truth. That's what it technically is. But I don't mind. Haunted Truth, Haunted the Truth. Say, you can call it what you want. Mark, look for the truth. Like 20 minutes hearing a strange squeaky sound that is eventually discovered. And it was a plastic bottle underneath. Yeah, it was releasing air. That took a while. What is the team channel name? Huh? There is another channel, I think, with the name Haunted Truth. But they've got like no subs or anything. I have witches and Satanists join my show. You might enjoy talking with them. I'm Christian. God, you know what? We'd have a field day. I've actually started looking into a little bit of the Bible and whatnot, because I think it's important to explore all the avenues within the paranormal realm. And I find it hard to read, so I watched the show called The Bible, I watched the show called The Chosen, and I watched Passion of the Christ. And I thought, well, that's enough. That's all I need. It's probably a lot more, but it filled a lot of the gaps in that I didn't know about. Yeah, you've been saying this one for ages. I was given a whole new perspective about the location by the spirits. It was like we was blind and now we can see. Wow, that sounds mental. Mark, have you been able to express yourself through acting? You would be a natural. The problem is, I can't remember scripts and I can't read very well. But I did do Fear at Avon Valley, where I jumped out at people. It went a little bit like this. Hello. Something like that. Have you been here? I've done that one. Thanks, Anna. I am on it. I think Mark does that at work. Technically, yeah, when I go out and perform. I'm just improv. I improv more than anything. It was. I'm thinking like to constantly go to investigations, like sort of goth up a little bit and do investigations like it, so I actually have a look to myself. But I don't know. Okay, that creeps me out, right? Well, I could do Hannibal Lecter. Hello, Clarice. The censor once tried to test me. I ate his liver, with a few fava beans and a nice Chianti. There we go. I'm feeling much better. I have a nasty oh, do you know, I've been hearing about some bug going around. I've been avoiding it. Like, people have been talking about being ill and stuff, and I'm like that. Nope, not for me. Thank you very much. I don't get paid to be ill, so. Oh my god, I got chills. Yeah, it is rather creepy, isn't it? What is it now, Neo? 8:56. We'll start wrapping up now, but I do appreciate everybody that's come and everybody that's like shared their whatever it is they want to share, their stories or things they've done or questions you've asked. Everything has been good. I might do more of these. I might try and make them every so often, opposed to like one a month. Maybe 2 a month, maybe even 3 a month. Could mix it up on the days as well. Today was a manic Monday. I could do wacky Wednesdays, freaky Fridays. You know, I don't know. Depends when, because obviously I work in evenings, and then I got to be filming as well, and then I got to edit as well. So, but anything in between that, I can join and talk with you lot, and you can all join in and have a little chin wag. But I appreciate everybody that's come. I'm going to. Great to connect with you all. Sending the best to you. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up now. And again, thank you for everybody that's joined. And if I don't see you again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Namaste. Bye.